I'm Lucy Garvin, and I have served as the president of the Southern Tennis Association, and prior to that I served as president of South Carolina Tennis Association. I became involved with tennis many years ago. I was 30 years old and loved the sport. Brought it home, telling my husband all about it, got him playing. We had 2 children and introduced them to the sport. They both played college tennis. And years back, when I did start to volunteer, it was because I wanted other people to share the joy and pleasure that I got from the game. I took tennis lessons for maybe 3-4 weeks, and then I was off and running and playing. I volunteered when we moved down south. We lived in Rhode Island many years back, and we moved down south, and of course tennis was a hotbed in the south, and began to volunteer with the junior tennis tournaments as a referee. Well, I became certified as a referee, and just spent 20 years playing and enjoying the game and trying to get more people involved in the sport. So that's how it all began. It became a big part of our lives, and we're very grateful for having had the opportunity to play the sport. And as I said, I wanted to share it with others. I served on many committees in South Carolina, and then also at the southern level, and was invited to serve at different committees at the United States Tennis Association, a governing body for all of tennis in the U.S., and asked by several if I would run for the board of directors and at the national level, and I did that and was fortunate enough to be elected. I served 8 years on the board and then was nominated for first vice president and became president in 2009 and 10. It was an honor beyond description. I cannot tell you what it meant to me, and I feel very grateful to the Southern Tennis Association in South Carolina because they were huge supporters, and I was able to contribute at the highest level. And I really think it all came from the pleasure and the work that I did at the local, state, and section level first. When I was notified that I would be, I had been nominated for the Hall of Fame, the Southern Tennis Hall of Fame, I was thrilled. It meant so much to me because it was an acknowledgement of what the organization felt I had done. And, I didn't need the recognition. I really appreciated the recognition, but just working with the wonderful people that I did at Southern, and for them to say, you deserve to be in the Hall of Fame, was so important and meant so much to me.